What's up, everyone? Welcome back. So this is step one. You're going to need your Raspberry Pi, your Raspberry Pi camera, and a set of 8 female-to-female jumper wires and 3 female-to-male jumper wires. First, you'll want to locate the camera port on your Raspberry Pi. Next, pull the black tab upwards and push it away from the white tab. Now you'll need the Raspberry Pi camera. We're going to take that long ribbon cable and slide it into the camera port. As you do this, make sure the blue face points towards the black tab. Now you can slide it into the camera port. Finally, press the black tab back into place, and that should secure your Raspberry Pi camera. Alright, now we're going to get ready to install the jumper wires that the Raspberry Pi is going to use to control the ROV's motor drivers. First, connect a jumper wire to the GPIO 2 pin. Connect your next jumper wire to the GPIO 3 pin. And you might want to check out the pinout in the top left corner of the screen for reference. Connect the next jumper wire to the GPIO 4 pin. Placing the next wire is going to be a little tricky, because that pin right there is actually a ground pin, so it won't send any signals. So we're going to want that next GPIO 17 pin. And just so we have a better idea of what we're actually doing here, these first 4 jumper wires are going to let your Raspberry Pi send PWM signals to your ROV's right side motor driver. The remaining 4 female-to-female jumper wires are going to let your Raspberry Pi control the ROV's left side motor driver. Let's put the next jumper wire into the GPIO 27 pin. Then insert the next jumper wire over GPIO 22. We're again going to have to skip the adjacent pin because that's a 3.3 volt output. So we'll want that next GPIO 10 pin. And finally insert the last female-to-female jumper wire over the GPIO 9 pin. Your Raspberry Pi should now be ready to talk to the motor drivers. Now let's get your Pi ready to power and control your camera's tilt motor. So, you're going to want to insert one of the female ends onto a 5 volt pin, then the next female pin onto a ground pin, and finally that last female pin onto the GPIO 23 pin.